This week's episode is sponsored by Care Of. If you've been living under a rock, Care Of is a monthly subscription service that ships high-quality personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your doorstep. So convenient. I am all about convenience. If somebody else can do it for me and I don't have to, then I'm going to take that route because I'm going to spend my time doing something else. And you can do the same with Care Of. Not to mention 2023 is right around the corner, y'all. Let's go ahead and get ahead of the curve for 2023 by getting our vitamins down pat. Okay, we got to do better. We got to take care of ourselves. Right now, this month, Care Of is launching their Gut Must lines with products aimed at managing bloating, gas, indigestion, and weight. Sign me up. Gut health is foundational to your overall health and influences areas like sleep, weight, immunity, and mood, all of which need a little attention for me and so many of us, y'all. So Care Of, take the quiz. It's so easy, and now I don't have to forage up and down the aisles of a grocery store looking for what I need because Care Of sends it right on over to me. So listen, right now I've got a little deal for y'all for 50% off your first Care Of order. Go to takecareof.com and enter code Unfazed50. Again, for 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code Unfazed50. Santa baby, it must be a holiday miracle because the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped, are providing the tools your man needs to stuff all your stockings, if you know what I mean. That's right. This holiday season, Manscaped has vowed to make sure your man's tree is trimmed and looking good. Okay, standing tall with two presents underneath. Trust me, Santa's cookies aren't the only thing you're going to be eating and gobbling up and putting your hands on, okay? So listen, join right now the 7 million sexy lumberjacks out there who use Manscaped and get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with my code UNFAZED. This holiday season, get products that will help him actually get smooth and clean. Howdy fucking doodah, boys and girls. My name is Camo, and you're listening to another episode of Unfazed and Unbothered, the podcast where we rant, rave, and ramble about literally any and everything. Purr. So, I have a little dry erase board with some choice topics that I'll get into after the break. But, before the break, I'm going to give you guys a little life update, per usual. So this past week, I did a little thrift haul. If you missed it, it's on TikTok. I got so much shit. One of my favorite thrift stores had just about everything half off. Like, in the past few months, they started this thing where Wednesday, pretty much the entire store, other than like the color that just came out that day, is half off. So I go every Wednesday. It's the Southern Thrift Market. If you're a Georgia girly, off Jimmy Carter, right behind the Quick Trip. Iconic. The prices are a little crazy sometimes, which is why it's just best to go on like discount day. I love a discount. What can I say? But I went yesterday and I got so much good stuff for $104. A lot of money to spend at a thrift store, sure, but I'm a bargain shopper, bitch. I love a bargain. I'm a sucker for a steal, a deal, if you will. Some of my favorites. I got this lamp. It was repurposed. It was a old teapot, and they repurposed it into a lamp. And now the lamp shade that was on it was fugly, so I may have taken a lamp shade off another lamp in there, and I may have found a cuter top piece, the screw part that keeps the shade on. I may have borrowed that from another lamp in there too. I basically did a build a lamp type of situation, shit, it was from the thrift store anyways. No harm, no foul. I still paid $20 for it at a thrift store, so they can't really be pressed. So I reconstructed this repurposed teapot lamp. It's so cute. I love it. It is on my TikTok. I also got this little purple leather, kind of like a doctor's bag, but it's like a little clutch, small little purse. It's so cute. It's vintage. It's real leather. And what else? Oh, I got this little Coach bag. It's silver, like a chrome leather. It's so cute. I love Coach. I've always loved Coach. Now, Coach got a little weird when they entered their poppy era, in my opinion. I was just not live, laugh, loving for that era of Coach. That's when Coach kind of went downhill for me, in my opinion. In my opinion, the stocks might have still been high, but it was just like poor choices were being made. It was kind of tacky and, whatever. But one thing about Coach that I've always loved and admired was the quality that they use in their bags. Just like the stitching and the leathers and the hardware, they really hold up. Like I have this vintage Coach bag that I've had since high school and I still carry it to this day. The Willis. So cute and gorgeous. And that's a staple bag that they have actually brought back in like recent years. It's so cute. It's just classy. It's small. It's square. But I love the vintage leather bags because they don't have the big logos all over them. I'm not a fan of like obnoxious logos. Like they have a purpose, sure, here and there, maybe a photo shoot, but I don't know. Unless it's like Chanel, I'm not just going to be going around like, look at my Coach bag. If you know, though. Like you can tell by the tassel on the side and, the structure of the bag. If you know, it's a quality bag and I'm all about quality, but it doesn't have to be obnoxious and just so in your face with a bunch of little C's. But yeah, so I love that bag. My Adderall is coursing through my pussy per usual. I took it a little late today, so my mouth is so goddamn dry right now. 1 second. A little ASMR for my little chicken nuggets. Yeah, so what else did I get that was cool? I got a lot of shit, really, a lot of shit. And it just, like I said, I know $100 at a thrift store is like outrageous, potentially to some, but fully justified because I went to TJ Maxx the night before. My Mimi wanted to, give me some Christmas decor for my little cottage. And I was just like, no, I don't want this. I don't need this because everything was so fucking expensive. Like she bought me this Santa and he was like, just like a stuffed Santa with like glass feet. Nothing. I mean, he's very cute. He's very beautiful, but he's fucking $30. $30 fucking dollars for some Christmas decor. She got me this little reindeer. It looks like very postmodern or mid-century. Yeah, mid-century kind of little reindeer was black and just very minimal and small. It was very small. That shit was $14. I'm like, bitch, what? She bought me like 4 things and it was $115. And I went to this thrift store yesterday and I got hella Christmas stuff, hella mugs, dishware, shot glasses. I got accessories, few purses, belts, all for less than that. So it's just crazy, You can find a lot of shit out there. I'm a savvy shopper. I'm decorating a home. I'm turning a house into a home as we speak. So I'll be going to a lot of thrift stores in the months to come, a lot of Facebook marketplacing because I don't like to pay full price, really and truly. One thing about me, I don't. If I can get a deal, I will. I don't know. I've always been somebody who, like, in high school, I've always had an eye for designer. Like I've mentioned in the past, I used to resell on eBay and I would go to flea markets with my family and we had like a little family business. They still do it. But back then I was really sick and I really didn't have many options. Like literally every job I ever applied to in that time period was like, sorry, kid, like you're just unreliable. You might be in the hospital 3 times this week and we just can't, have that. So I couldn't find a real job, and I was not about to be broke in these streets. So I had to be an entrepreneur. So, yeah, we just started doing this reselling gag, reselling purses and shoes. But like, I think I inherited that eye from my great grandmother, Nanny, rest in peace, her soul. But she was a wheeler and dealer too. She could find the most quality pieces, the most expensive designer stuff, furniture, doilies, and antiques, and she would flip that shit. She would flip it. So I learned a lot of stuff about like, secondhand buying and bargains and whatnot. But anyways, fuck. Rambling Rhonda over here. Yeah, I would like, I've always liked to thrift and whatnot because there's much better deals. Oh, my point. Okay, period. It's all coming back to me, Celine Dion. Purr. I've always been somebody who would much rather carry a thrifted, authentic, quality piece, like a vintage handbag, or maybe it's not even vintage, it's just like a year or two old, and it was taken well care of, like it was conditioned, and it was preserved, if you will. It's maybe not mint condition, but it's not like busted boots. But yeah, people would always give me shit because I'd be like, yeah, I got this Prada bag at a thrift store. They're like, Prada at a thrift store? Yeah, okay. You shop at a thrift store, you're poor, it's fake, beep, beep, bop, bop, boop, boop, boop. But there they are, proudly carrying a fake knockoff Louis Vuitton that they got at the fucking Pendergrass flea market. Like, this is real. Yep, I paid 40. Bitch, you did not pay $40 for a real Louis Vuitton brand new in the bag. Bitch, and they don't come in that plastic shit. Trust and fucking believe. Okay? At this point, I could really just be an authenticator because, bitch, I can sell from a mile away, I've got years of experience under my belt. So yeah, I knew what I was doing even back then. And I would have these really nice designer accessories, and I was paying hella less, way less. Like bags, you can go to like estates back then, before everybody was a fucking picker. Back then you could go to like a Buckhead or Alpharetta yard sale or estate sale and leave with like real pieces, like real like Louis Vuitton for like 20, 30, $40. These people would just give them away. Now you can't do that because everybody's gonna beat you to it unless you're like up at 5 o'clock really out there just doing it. Not me anymore, but I do love a good deal. Some things never change. I don't care how much money I make. Not saying that I'm a wealthy, rich, and famous girly in these streets by any means, but I don't care how rich I get eventually. I will always be in a thrift store. I might even buy out a thrift store one day. Like if I get to the point where I'm just so big I can't go anywhere, then trust and believe I'm going to shut the thrift store down and I'm going to get an exclusive tour to the back before them motherfucking goodies hit the floor. Okay? Tried and true thrift stores. It's a scavenger hunt, And people, they don't have the patience for that. Most people, I find, they don't have the patience for that. Like they go into a thrift store and they're like, oh, I want to find a red leather jacket, which by the way, I'm looking for a real leather red jacket, a cute and gorgeous one, maybe like a crop preferred. But yeah, they'll have that in mind, some very specific item that they want, and they go in, they do a quick little breeze through the racks or whatever. They don't even look through the pieces one by one or the decor or whatever. They just do a loop, a 5-minute loop, and they're like, I didn't find anything. Thrifting sucks. Bitch, you suck. Fucking look around, bitch. This is not a department store. You can't really predict what you're gonna find. You've got to look through all this shit, and there's cute pieces that are crammed in between 20 fucking hideous pieces, shirts, pants, whatever it is. There's the racks are so full. You can't possibly find good pieces just walking by and trying to catch a pattern of the sleeve. No, you have to really look. Same with the decor. Like you have to go through every aisle, see everything that's to be seen. I'd be spending an hour plus in a thrift store gladly, happily. I'm just like, hell yeah, bitch. The bargains, the savings, they really get me wet and juicy. They get the pussy purring. Hey, Bones. Oh, my kitties are just so fresh. Tomorrow is my birthday. Wow. I'm going to be 28, so I do have some hours left to join, the 27 club. Yeah. That's not going to happen. I'm going to live a gorgeous long life. I am. But in other news, great fucking news, by the way, my sister cousin, she's really my cousin, Miss Tolly. You probably remember her from my abandoned house adventures. Miss Tolly is coming to visit me for a few weeks. She's going to be staying at mi casa. I'm so fucking excited about this bitch because I love all of the friends that I've accumulated over the years. I love people, but there's something about this bitch that really just clicks with me. We just get each other, and I don't want to offend any of my other besties by any means, but regardless of the trials and tribulations that me and this bitch have put each other through, which, by the way, all the bullshit that people be asking questions about, it's really not that deep, okay? But truth be told, regardless of all the bullshit, this bitch is just my bestie, my cousin. But we did find out on Ancestry that we are cousins, so cousins it is. My cousin girl is coming to visit. She's gonna come stay at my house for some time, and we're just gonna be doing things and living life and just being cute and gorgeous girls. It's kind of crazy though, because she started transitioning over a year ago now, and we haven't seen each other. I haven't seen her since, oh bitch, what is that? What is the fucking airplane? I haven't seen her since February, was it? I think February, yeah. And since then, she is growing titties. She's a real woman in these streets, a whole different bitch. And I am as well. I've lost a lot of weight, and I mean, we talk on FaceTime all the time, but it's just different because we've not physically seen each other in so long, and we're in just completely different forms. So we're reintroducing ourselves to one another. And I'm just so excited. She's literally road tripping from California right now as we speak. What? That is the sweetest thing anybody has ever fucking done for me. Literally driving across the entire fucking country from one coast to another. Are you kidding me? What? Who the fuck does that? My cousin, she does, and I love her. And we're just so stupid and silly with each other, and I know when to get serious. I know when to shut the bullshit down, if you will, and so does she. We just get each other, we click, we mesh so well, and I'm just so excited just to hang out and reconnect and just experience the experiences, because crazy shit just always happens when we get together, and I live for it. So yeah, stay tuned. She will be on next week's episode. I'm very excited about that. This will be my first guest. Stay fucking tuned, bitch. Let's see what else is just new in my life. I'm couch hunting right now. I really want a genuine top grain leather couch because they are the most cat proof. Cats love to shred couches. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because they're nails, but I'm more on top of their nails now, trimming their nails down so that they don't go in a scratching frenzy. But that's a habit that they just love, just to scratch onto things. I need to get them some new scratching posts and a little cat condo, but my eyes are just wide open right now for a couch. So I'm looking high and low, thrift stores, yard sales, Facebook Marketplace. If there's any, furniture girlies out there who can connect me with somebody, maybe want to exchange, some promo or something, a little house tour featuring some gorgeous couches, just an idea, just a thought, throwing it out there. Hit me up on IG at I am Camo Camille. Or, if like you're a listener in the Atlanta area and you've got like a really gorgeous leather couch, or know somebody who just needs to get it off their hands, preferably black with some recliners, that would be so cute and gorgeous. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking high and low, like I said, religiously. And I will not stop searching until I find the best deal. Really and truly. I've got my eye on this one set that this lady has on Facebook Marketplace. It's like in a storage unit, but it's like, I looked up this specific couch. It's like top grain leather. It's got mechanical recliners. It's got like USB ports on the side. It's from American Signature. It's like this gorgeous blue leather, and it's like she's got a recliner seat and a 3-seater with cup holders, and it's just all the bells and whistles. Great quality. It was like a $3,000 couch, and she's got it on there for $600. So stay tuned. I don't know if that's the one I'm necessarily going to get. I really would prefer black. I'm not a navy fan, but this particular shade of blue is just so gorgeous and really fits like the blue decor that I have in my kitchen so far. Which, by the way, if you want to see my little color palette I've got going on in my kitchen and throughout my house, I did post that on TikTok in my little thrift haul, so go look at that. Thank you. On that note, I'm going to go on a break, and when I come back, I'm going to touch base on these topics, and I'm going to read a little entry from my journal. This week's episode is sponsored by Care Of. What is Care Of? I'm sure you've heard of it by now, but if you're living under a rock, Care Of is a subscription service that ships high-quality personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your doorstep every month. How convenient. Stop wasting your time at the grocery store foraging for what you may and may not need. Just take this little short quiz and let somebody else do it for you. You should. You should be enjoying the moment. Not to mention 2023 is right around the corner, so let's set ourselves up for success, starting the new year off with a good vitamin regimen. Creating and sticking to a manageable self-care routine that you enjoy is the best way to achieve long-term goals and positive change. Prioritizing morning journaling or an afternoon walk in this cooler weather, all great ways to make small changes add up, but also don't slack on your vitamins, okay? That is also another way that you can boost your self-care. You know what I'm saying? You just take a short, in-depth quiz about your lifestyle and health goals for personalized recommendations, taking the guesswork out of what supplements are best suited for you. And right now, y'all, this month, Care Of is launching their Gut Musts line with products aimed at managing bloating, gas, indigestion, and weight. Ooh, I'm sold. Gut health is foundational to your overall health and influences areas like sleep, weight, immunity, and mood, all of which need a little attention for me and so many of us, y'all. So Care Of, take the quiz. It's so easy, and now I don't have to forage up and down the aisles of a grocery store looking for what I need, because Care Of sends it right on over to me. So listen, right now I've got a little deal for y'all. For 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code Unfazed50. Again, for 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code Unfazed50. Santa baby, it must be a holiday miracle, because the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped, are providing the tools your man needs to stuff all your stockings, if you know what I mean. That's right. This holiday season, Manscaped has vowed to make sure your man's tree is trimmed and looking good. Okay, standing tall with two presents underneath. Trust me, Santa's cookies aren't the only thing you're going to be eating and gobbling up and putting your hands on, okay? So listen, join right now the 7 million sexy lumberjacks out there who use Manscaped and get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with my code UNFAZED. This holiday season, get products that will actually get him smooth and clean. Their all-new Body Buffer does just that. It's time to give the man in your life the gift of beautiful skin and balls this holiday season. Go to manscaped.com and use code UNFAZED for 20% off plus free shipping. Besides, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of finding a bush when I go down on my man's chimney, okay? Hairy jingle balls are a thing of the past. Again, the Performance Package 4.0, so cute and gorgeous. Listen, this Performance Package is no joke. Inside, you'll find the signature Lawnmower 4.0, the electric trimmer that has proprietary, advanced, skin-safe technology, the perfect trimmer to keep the Christmas tree trimmed, if you will. It's also waterproof, so it can be used in the shower. Trust me, take my word, I be using mine in the shower too for my jingle balls, my little jingles, if you will. A gift for the candy cane is a gift for you. Okay, Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Crop Preserver and the Crop Reviver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant, moisturizer, and toner, which I love. It smells so good and clean and manly, and I don't use that on me because, you know, I like to smell girly, but on a man, ooh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Their hygiene bundle also comes with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that'll help one's junk feel fresh all day. Manscaped is going beyond the groin with their new ultra premium body wash. It's infused with aloe vera and sea salt to help him stay clean, nice, and moisturized. It smells so good. I guarantee you're going to love it. They also just launched their new body buffer that I mentioned. It's 100% antibacterial soap. It's a scrubber. It's also just exactly what you need to keep fresh and clean this holiday season down there, okay? 'Tis the season to load up on Manscaped products that will actually have you wanting to rock around his Christmas tree. These formations are vegan, cruelty-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free, so you know his goons are in good hands. Make sure you hurry on over to their site to ensure these wild gifts show up before the holiday season. And while you're at it, you're getting 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com using my code UNFAZED. Again, that's 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com using my code UNFAZED. This week's episode is sponsored by Parade. Are you shopping online this Black Friday, Cyber Monday? This year, you need to add Parade to the list, okay? Going to the mall to try on bras and underwear during Black Friday is a nightmare, one you no longer need to worry about or put yourself through. If you're worried about sizing, Parade has a Find Your Bra Size quiz, so you can find your size without ever leaving your bed. Shop this sale season in ease with Parade's 70% off the entire site. Limited time promotion with 50% off orders $250 plus, 40% off orders $125 plus, and 30% off all orders, period. With my promo code, you can take up to 70% off plus a free gift when you purchase using my code BFUnfazed at checkout. BF Unfazed, no, BF as in best friend, because that's exactly what you're going to be calling me after I save you these coins on these sustainable undergarments that last more than just one wash. Listen, feel good and don't break the bank, okay? It's always a struggle, but thankfully, Parade is the answer. Parade creates creative basics that are designed to make you feel like your truest self with size styles ranging from extra small to triple XL. So they're very inclusive. You may have seen a few Parade promos go viral on TikTok, like their super soft sleep pants, their seamless universal smooth lift triangle bralette, or their smoothing nearly naked seamless bodysuit. I personally love their panties. They're just so comfortable. Their super soft sleep pants are the comfiest pants. That's all you're going to be lounging around in this holiday season. The smooth lift triangle bralette that I mentioned is better than any push-up bra, girls. It gives your cleavage a boost while still being so comfortable for all day use. No underwire. purr. I know how my girls be hating them wires. You don't gotta worry. Parade, okay? Can't forget about my larger chested girlies. Their wide band is super supportive. It doesn't dig into you and it's lightweight. The nearly naked seamless bodysuit is such a great Skims dupe, but way better in my opinion. It's the most flattering bodysuit at the best price, and it's sustainable. So that's just, I'm all about sustainability. 'Tis the season to give a gift for your friends, your family, your loved ones, or for you. You want to get something cute and gorgeous. Parade, girl, save yourself some coins. Do yourself a favor. Parade's underwear and PJs are the stocking stuffers that won't disappoint. They have the cutest zodiac underwear for my astrology lovers out there. Also, remember the days of the week underwear? Spice up a classic underwear staple with Parade's take on it. Also, Parade donates 1% of sales to organizations they believe in, so that's very cute and gorgeous. Take my word for it, you won't want to miss out on this once a year up to 70% off sale plus a free gift with purchase when you use my promo code. Again, it is BF Unfazed for a free gift at checkout. Some gifts available with purchase include their blanket, robe, fuzzy socks, or baseball cap. So many cute goodies. Who doesn't love a freebie? Join the parade and get sustainable creative basics that prioritize comfort and quality. Take up to 70% off plus a free gift with purchase when you use my code BF Unfazed at checkout. Welcome to the parade, an underwear story that represents you. All right, girls, I'm back. So it's December 1st. Currently, it's a brand new month. The last month of the year. So January comes around and bitches swear they're a new bitch. New year, new me. No, baby, you've got to prepare yourself. You can't just go balls deep. January 1st, it's just not really realistic. So I feel like it's just best practice, which I've been trying to do the last 2 years at least, is better prepare and plan in the month of December, maybe even some November, whatever, if you like to be extra prepared. But just sit in December and try to prepare yourself for the year to come. Make a course of action, write down some goals, and just be realistic with yourself. But yeah, so start that now. I highly encourage you start forming any good habits or breaking any bad habits. Now would be the time to do that, whether it be behavior patterns or, maybe you're just eating too much or you're just really reactive, whatever the case may be, whatever work you've got to do on yourself, whether it be fitness, mental health, work, whatever you got to do to make 2023 the best year possible. Start now, okay? So I wrote a little journal. I love to write music, journals, stories, you name it. I did write a little journal entry. I'm not going to read it verbatim because it's just a little cringe in my opinion, the way I wrote some of this now that I'm reading back over it. But yeah, I'll just use it as a guideline. So basically, it's a new month. It's my birthday month. It's the last month of the year. There's so much potential for this month to grow, to expand, to create better habits, And, I'm currently sitting in the bed of my first home on my own, which is just so crazy to me. I have this overwhelming feeling that my mother is so proud, and I just know that she would be fucking ecstatic. The decor I have in my kitchen, I know she would be stealing all of it. So I don't know, it's just I feel this really warm feeling thinking about what my mother would say and how she would feel and like how she would react to me being out on my own, fully independent, fully efficient or sufficient on my own. And it's a really beautiful feeling. So yeah, but these next few weeks, they have so much potential. Make the most of it. And I will make the most of it. As 2022 draws near, take this time to reflect on all the positive changes that you've made, but also recognize where you can improve. There's always room for improvement. I never want to feel as if I know it all or I've got it all figured out. I think there's so much knowledge out there and so much to learn, strategies, just so much. There's just so much fucking information out there that you just can't possibly all fucking know. So I like to be open-minded, but I know that I've done a lot of good. I've made a lot of positive changes this year, but I do know that there are so many other things I can do. There's so much more improvement to be done. So yeah, relax, rest, and recharge in between work. But like when I'm working, I really need to be giving it my whole pussy, which is really just the whole goal of 2023 for me. I'm in my own space now. There's no excuse not to be working my hardest, my best, my most. I literally moved out so I could work. So, yeah, just really give these next few weeks your whole pussy, Camo. Just fucking do it. You miss every opportunity you don't take. So cliche to say, but it's true. We be letting anxiety and stress and assumptions and preconceived notions and what have yous get us off our games, and we miss our blessings. True. I mean, I sound like one of these fucking cringy bitches on TikTok, but it's fucking true. Just fucking do it. Try something new. Find a new hobby. All of you should really be preparing yourself for 2023. Don't wait till January 1st. Change comes gradually. You can't just expect to move mountains, with the fucking drop of a hat. Like, you just can't. You have to be realistic with yourself. So again, let me emphasize, girls, right now, these next few weeks, start journaling. You don't have to journal. It's just a tool. It's just something to look back on. But maybe get a dry erase board, put it in your kitchen, write down some goals, write down what you want out of 2023, and really start thinking about a game plan, how you're going to effectively and efficiently navigate throughout the year. But like, if there's bad habits, like if you're having, emotional outbreaks, or if you're not eating enough or you're eating too much, or, whatever you're struggling with, really start working on now so that you can be prepared when the new year comes around. Okay. Because we are the masters of our destiny. We really are in control. We tend to let circumstances hold us back. A lot of people, they feel like they were dealt a shitty deck of cards, so they just don't try. They let these anxieties and these situations and these temporary things hinder their growth, or they let them define them as people. And they're like, well, that person was silver spooned and they have it so easy, so there's no way I can do it. I'm not like that person. I can't make this happen because I wasn't given this opportunity, or beep beep bop bop boop boop boop. Where there is a will, there is a way. Always. Okay. Anyways, this morning I was talking to a sister, playing Dr. Phil, if you will. Be there for your friends, first and foremost, always. My conversation with my sister is inspiring today's episode, or my takeaway, if you will. Me and this particular individual, we really relate to each other in a lot of our like mental health issues. We kind of overthink in the same ways and have some of the same like mental struggles. And overthinking has just really crippled the both of us. And I listen to my friends, tell me about their life, their struggles and whatnots. And sometimes, especially with certain individuals, I almost feel like I'm listening to the story of my life in some aspects. And so it puts things into perspective. So it's like I'm over here offering advice, but I'm also kind of having like mental downloads. But, anyways, overthinking. It is just so detrimental to your well being, your mental state, your mental health. You know, I and this individual as well, we've always like hyper focused on a feeling or a sensation or, or something. And we would just, we both are fucking hypochondriacs, really and truly. We're convinced that we're always dying or that this is wrong and this is why. Like, we're always trying to figure it out and get to the bottom of shit. Like, always just so curious. And we just run ourselves so ragged, overthinking and robbing the present moment with all these what ifs and this could mean that, or what if this, what if that. Like, all of these maybes are robbing us of the present moment. And here we are just always convinced that, oh, I feel this, so I Googled this and this is what that means. And so I'm obviously, the amount of times that me and this bitch have had to talk each other off the ledge because we were convinced that either we fucking had cancer or an STD or we were dying with this or we had this problem or that problem. And it's just not healthy. Go get help if you think there's something going on, and so you can have peace of mind. And when you find out that you don't, just stop stressing about it. Because there was like a 2-year period where I was fucking convinced that I had diabetes, that I was pre-diabetic. Now I was like, teeter-tottering for sure, but not enough to have the symptoms I was having. For some weird reason, my toes were like stiff and they were like kind of numb for some reason. I don't fucking know. And now that I'm thinking about it, they kind of feel a little numb right now. Maybe I just have sensation loss or some shit, some nerve damage from the chemo and radiation. I don't fucking know. And here I am trying to figure it out. Why? Stop, bitch. Stop. Everybody's different. Everybody reacts and responds to situations, to medications, to trials, to tribulations, to people react and respond to different things so differently. It's just, so stop trying to figure it all out. If you feel a little weird, go talk to somebody, a specialist about it. If they denounce your fears or whatever, just, keep it pushing, because there's so many. I think about the amount of time I let fear and anxiety consume me and control me, really, and cripple me. The amount of time I have spent and lost, and this person too, that we have just wasted, stressed out about things that weren't even real. Assumptions that we had made about a boy, or something that we misunderstood and we're jumping to conclusions, or this health anxiety, this problem, that problem. Like, so much time has been lost stressing, and there's just no point, because let's say worst case scenario, one of these fears was reality. Okay, what do? You deal with it. You fucking deal with it, and you figure it out from there. But there's no point in sitting in all this fear and anxiety over the what ifs and the maybes. So, I'm talking to this friend this morning, and I'm listening to her just like go on and on and on about how this is not right, that's not right, and beep beep bop bop boop boop boop. And I'm hearing like the story of my life, and all I can think is like, wow, you're going through this, and without a doubt, in a couple of hours or maybe by tomorrow, you're going to realize that this was all silly. It doesn't matter. And it just always happens. As an overthinker, and I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking to myself, as an overthinker, we have to be realistic, because our overthinking issue, it can transpire into so many other things. You know, it comes off as a lack of confidence when you're constantly feeling like you need reassurance from friends or partners or your job or whatever. You're constantly in need of reassurance. Okay, so why is that? You know, it's not healthy to constantly need that reassurance. And when you are letting your anxieties tell you, oh, you're not working hard enough, or you're not being a good enough mother, or you're not being a good enough partner or spouse, you're not being a good enough whatever the case may be, and you start like doubting yourself, now the very thing you don't want to happen is now a possibility, because now you're like rubbing these people wrong, like your friends. You're just like making assumptions and creating scenarios that may have not ever happened, may not ever be happening, probably would have never fucking happened. And yeah, I just we gotta stop. We gotta chill the fuck out. Be realistic with yourself. You know that you get to this point where you're having these thoughts and these ideas, and you're just so for certain that this intuition or this download or this thought is truth and set in stone, and you're convinced. But then rational thinking kicks in, and maybe you talk about it with somebody, and boom, you're like, oh wow, I was so silly. So fucking silly. So if you know that, don't act on your impulses, you know, instead of, you know, lashing out or making assumptions or bringing these assumptions to whoever's attention. Talk to like your bestie. Talk to your fucking bestie, and really just talk about, talk candidly, open up about what you're feeling, and listen to what you're saying, and let them, you know, converse back and forth. Because like chances are, if you're an overthinker, you already know that half the fucking shit you've overthought never came to be. So don't rob the present moment, okay? Don't self-sabotage is what I'm trying to say also. Like, don't self-sabotage, because I've seen so many times these relationships where there's like a big shift in the dynamic, and it started out so beautiful, and then something happened, and then one of the partners is just like, oh, this person doesn't like me anymore, and they're constantly in need of reassurance, and it just gets, you know, it's just insecure. And like, that's, confidence is sexy, you know, and insecurities is like, we all have them, don't get me wrong, but like, you don't want to burden other people with your insecurities by making assumptions or creating these scenarios in your head, or accusing people of things. So just really talk to your bestie, you know, talk to your bestie or a therapist, work through your problems, don't act on your impulses, okay? Overthinking, though, that's something that has to go. No more assumptions, no more overthinking. And also, like, girls, I encourage everybody to get out of the house, go and experience life, whether it be in your small town, or you got big girl dreams, aspirations, and you want to travel, go here, go there. Fucking do it. Stop thinking about it, stop talking about it, fucking do it. Find a hobby, find something creative, an outlet that lights your pussy up. Okay? Because we waste a lot of time sitting around just fucking moping and thinking about life, watching fucking reality shows of other people living their life, and we're not fucking living ours. We're just fucking existing and taking it day by day, just killing time. No, go out and fucking experience things. Take a goddamn pottery class, bitch. Make a bowl. Something, shit. Get out and fucking experience life. It's refreshing, okay? It's rewarding. It's refreshing. You experience things. You hear people's stories. You get to know people's energies, and you just like, you know, you learn so much when you are just doing things and out and about experiencing life. You know, with experience comes wisdom. So get out of the house. Being stuck in a house, or being stuck in such a mundane routine, like that shit will make somebody crazy. Okay, so yeah, stop letting situations, I was saying earlier, stop letting situations control you, define you. Work with the cards that you're dealt. You know, we don't all come from the same background. We don't all have the same opportunities. We don't all live in the same areas. Our families don't all come from wealth. You know, I fucking struggled all my childhood. I had every odd against me with my health and with just the cards I was dealt. I really had a lot of odds against me to ever become anything outside of my small town. And here I am doing it. I'm doing the damn thing. I've never let my situations or my circumstances hold me back. I've worked with whatever cards I was given. I did the best that I could at the time, and it got me where I'm at today. I learned a lot of lessons. I wasn't silver spooned. I wasn't put in studios recording with the top producers because my daddy or this person or that person handed it to me, gave it to me, put me in those rooms. I had to work for everything I have, and there were times where it was hard. There was times where I had to do without. There were times where I felt like the world was against me, but it's just not. It's just not. Life isn't fair for anybody, no matter where you're at on the hierarchy scale, the food chain, whatever you want to call it. Whether you're at the top or the bottom, we all have struggles. Where there's more money, there's more problems. So, you can look at like the Kardashians or this person or your favorite influencer or whoever you look up to or watch or tune into. You can look at them and think, oh, wow, they have it all figured out. They've got it all together. They must be so happy because they've got the cars, they've got the house, they've got this. They've got problems. I promise you, they got fucking problems. I am so grateful for where I'm at in life. I feel so appreciative of everything I have, but I still have my problems. Somebody else could look at my life and think I have it all together and have it all going on, but it's not the case. I've been in the best predicaments, and I've also simultaneously been in like the worst mindsets and felt the lowest. So it's like, you just never know. Don't let the fact that you might not have thousands of dollars in your bank account, or don't let the fact that you grew up in a lower income area or come from rags or whatever, don't let those type of things determine where you go in life. You can really start from the fucking bottom. Where there's a will, there's a way. So no fucking excuses, but be realistic. Okay. Be very realistic. You got these goals in mind. You want to, get the ball rolling on them. Okay, so boom, let's say you want to lose 50 pounds. Okay, realistically, January 1st comes around, you're not going to lose 15 pounds in 3 days going to the gym, especially if you're not cutting out the fast food and this or that. So be realistic. Your habits, your patterns, what you can sacrifice or can't, and your time better than anybody else. So if cutting out all fast food and whatnot is realistic, then you can set a higher goal. Like, okay, period. I'm not going to eat any fast food. I'm going to cook all of my meals at home. I'm going to eat lean proteins, beep, bop, boop, whatever. If you can be realistic and that's obtainable for you, fucking do it. Okay. Set yourself up, start getting in that mindset, start doing it. If maybe, you want to have a better self-image or a better more positive mindset, better self-talks, if you will, just start changing your thinking patterns. Start changing your thoughts when you hear yourself self-deprecating, or you hear the voice in your head saying you're not enough, or this wasn't good enough, or that was a flop, or that was a fail, or whatever. You're this, you're that. Just change it with a positive thought. Like, yeah, sure, I could sit here and dwell on the fact that I haven't weighed myself in a few weeks because I'm scared, bitch. I'm scared. I don't know how much weight I've potentially gained back. I am still very much smaller than I was, but I wouldn't be surprised if I've gained like 15 pounds over the past few weeks. But I could sit here and dwell on that. I could sit here and be like, oh, you fat fucking cow, you stupid bitch, you're trash, you're a failure, look at you, you're retracting all your progress, beep, beep, bop, bop, boop. No. Instead, I'm like, wow, I know what I need to do to get myself back in the groove of things. I just moved. I've been getting settled in. I've been having friends and family over. just enjoying the moment. So I worked really hard this year. I busted my fucking ass to get where I'm at physically and mentally and financially and out on my own. I literally worked my ass off this whole year to make this possible. So I can't beat myself up if I went 6 or 7 steps ahead and maybe went back one step. Like, I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to rest, recharge, relax over these next few weeks. But I'm also going to be preparing myself with better habits. Like, I have been going to town on the baked goods, the cookies, the sweets, because it's just that time of year. Everybody listening, I'm sure y'all are all struggling too, because it's just so hard. It's so hard, the food of this time of year. And plus, it's like cold outside. So there's not a lot of outdoor activities. And like just going outside in the fucking winter wonderland, it's just like, it's dreadful, So this time of year, people just typically hibernate and pack on the pounds. But, I'm not going to beat myself up because it was just Thanksgiving and my birthday is tomorrow. My fucking birthday is tomorrow, which, by the way, if y'all know, you want to bless a girl, send me $1. It would be so cute and gorgeous. Maybe I can get myself a fucking couch finally. My Cash App, Venmo, both just my name, Camo Camille. Thank you so much. But you don't have to. Just an idea. But yeah, my birthday is tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to the Juicy fucking Crab and I'm gonna eat cheesecake. I'm sure of it, and that's okay. That's fucking okay. If I gain 2 or 3 more pounds chuck it to the fucking game, because once these next few weeks finish up, once we get through these next few weeks, bitch, it's game time. But I do need to start getting a grip on my eating habits. I can't. Realistically, Christmas is around the corner, so there's going to be holiday parties. There's going to be room for, a little more splurging, but I can't like live my day by day making poor decisions. So I got to start setting myself back up in healthier habits. But the thoughts, the thought patterns, like if you hear yourself dwelling on the negative, just replace it with a positive thought. Like, yeah, sure, you might have gained a little bit of weight back, but shit, bitch, you're in your own home right now. You're doing your own thing. You know what you got to do to get back on track, and you did it so fast that you'll be back in no time, better than fucking ever. Period. Stop talking yourself down. You're a lot cuter, you're a lot smarter, you're a lot funnier, a lot more fashionable, a lot more lovable and loving. You're more of these things than you realize. I'm like, literally all of you who are stressing, fucking up your blessing, I promise you're better than you think you are. Most of you, at least. So yeah, just get into better habits, better daily rituals. Like, now the contrast of living in my last house versus now. Growing up, I was very OCD when I was decorating my rooms. I was very much the kid that like every week I was telling my parents to come look at my room, because I was just so proud and excited of how clean and tidy, and like I just reorganized all my furniture and whatnot. And I was just always so good and clean and tidy and precise and meticulous. But then, lots of things happen, circumstances. I let those things get in the way. It really fucked me over. I did this and that. Anyways, my mental and living space suffered because of it. But now I get up every morning and I just start cleaning up. I literally clean as I mess up. Like, if I take my clothing off, I immediately go throw it in the fucking washing machine. I might not turn the bitch on, but I'm constantly taking every outfit that I take off and immediately putting it in the washing machine. And once I got a load going, then I wash it and I immediately put it in a laundry basket and I take it to my room and put it up. Any plate, I wash it off, put it in the dishwasher, wait till the dishwasher is filled, I start a load. And as soon as my trash fucking fills up, I take that bitch out. Whereas back in the day, I would just sit things on every counter space and I just kind of let myself go. And I didn't give a fuck about my space. And it was just, I was spiraling, bitch. I was spiraling. It was just got so out of hand. I didn't even know where to start. And I just really hated life. But the contrast of that life and just what a matter of a few weeks has done for me mentally. And I'm looking around at a very fucking clean house, and I'm just very happy about it. I'm very fucking happy, and I'm proud of myself really for getting back in this mindset. But really just want to emphasize that 2023 is right around the corner. So let's really start gearing ourselves to take on the next year the most efficiently and most effectively way possible. On that note, I'm going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you, girls, for tuning in. I love you so much. And stay tuned for next week because Miss Tolly will be my first guest. I love you. This week's episode is sponsored by Parade. Are you shopping online this Black Friday, Cyber Monday season? This year, you need to add Parade to the list, okay? The Black Friday nightmare, going out shopping for panties and bras. It is so stressful. Girls, I could not find any panties anywhere this Black Friday. They were just flying off the shelves. Literally was giving nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, so don't live that nightmare anymore. You don't have to. Parade. I'm telling you, these panties, I'm wearing them right now. I'm feeling like a panty princess. If you're worried about sizing, Parade has a Find Your Bra Size quiz, so you can find your size without ever leaving your bed. Shop this sale season and ease with Parade's 70% off the entire site. Limited time promotion with 50% off orders $250 plus, 40% off orders $125 plus, and 30% off all orders, period. With my promo code, you can take up to 70% off plus a free gift when you purchase using my code BF Unfazed at checkout. BF Unfazed, no, BF as in best friend, because that's exactly what you're going to be calling me after I save you these coins on these sustainable undergarments that last more than just one wash. Listen, feel good and don't break the bank, okay? It's always a struggle, but thankfully, Parade is the answer. Parade creates creative basics that are designed to make you feel like your truest self with size styles ranging from extra small to triple XL. So they're very inclusive. You may have seen a few Parade promos go viral on TikTok, like their super soft sleep pants, their seamless universal smooth lift triangle bralette, or their smoothing nearly naked seamless bodysuit. I personally love their panties. They're just so comfortable. Their super soft sleep pants are the comfiest pants. That's all you're going to be lounging around in this holiday season. The smooth lift triangle bralette that I mentioned is better than any push-up bra, girls. It gives your cleavage a boost while still being so comfortable for all day use. No underwire. I know how my girls be hating them wires. You don't gotta worry. Parade, okay? Can't forget about my larger chested girlies. Their wide band is super supportive. It doesn't dig into you and it's lightweight. The nearly naked seamless bodysuit is such a great Skims dupe, but way better in my opinion. It's the most flattering bodysuit at the best price, you know, and it's sustainable. So that's just, you know, I'm all about sustainability. 'Tis the season to give a gift for your friends, your family, your loved ones, or, you know, for you. You know, you want to get something cute and gorgeous. Parade, girl, save yourself some coins. Do yourself a favor. Parade's underwear and PJs are the stocking stuffers that won't disappoint. They have the cutest zodiac underwear for my astrology lovers out there. Also, remember the days of the week underwear? Spice up a classic underwear staple with Parade's take on it. Also, Parade donates 1% of sales to organizations they believe in, so that's very cute and gorgeous. Take my word for it, you won't want to miss out on this once a year up to 70% off sale plus a free gift with purchase when you use my promo code. Again, it is BF Unfazed for a free gift at checkout. Some gifts available with purchase include their blanket, robe, fuzzy socks, or baseball cap. So many cute goodies. Who doesn't love a freebie? Join the Parade and get sustainable creative basics that prioritize comfort and quality. Take up to 70% off plus a free gift with purchase when you use my code BF Unfazed at checkout. Welcome to the Parade, an underwear story that represents you.